He was a good kid. He was a great student, a good brother.
Close is not the word. We've done many things together. He's my only brother, and I told him everything. He told me about every girl he had. He told me about his computer games, even though I wasn't that interested in them. I remember coming home, hearing his computer, because most of the time he played computer games. And I always heard them, always. We talked about everything. Every time we had so many fights, like, you know, brother and sister fights. And now I don't have that with anyone. He's gone. I don't have it with anyone.
I miss him being around. I miss talking to him. Can't say a lot about it.
Breaking news, around about 2:30 today, in the subway behind me, as you can see, a 16-year-old male, a local youth by the name of Ryan Bransfield, was attacked.
Yeah, all right. Right now, make sure.
Ryan was chased into this subway where he received a number of stab wounds.
Well, I was making my way home after I'd been out with a couple of friends. I saw him lying on the floor. He was bleeding. And there was this woman by him holding his hand. I could see him shouting, and there was a pool of blood all around him.
He was calling for his mum, and I didn't know what to do. I panicked, so I just held his hand.
We got a call on my radio to say there'd been an incident in the subway. We went to the subway where we saw a female bending over a young lad, and she was holding his hand. He was obviously seriously injured. It looked like he'd been stabbed. Because of this, we obviously called an ambulance and then cordoned off the scene, and an area search was conducted for the persons or people responsible.
I remember every single second of that day. I remember what I did in the morning. I remember what I did when I went out with my friends. And the worst thing of that day was the call that I got. It was horrible.
I went round to the parents' house, and I had to inform them of what had happened, and to sit there with another mother like me was really, really hard and difficult to tell her that their 16-year-old son had been murdered.
Unfortunately, he has died of those injuries, I can confirm. The two offenders, and the police are going to be releasing descriptions of those, were seen to run out of the subway. The police are examining CCTV and hope to issue a full description later in a news statement.
Everyone is still upset, you know. 2 months didn't change nothing.
My mom, she rarely talks. She never talks now. Whenever I ask her a question, she only answers with one word. My dad, he doesn't even feel like going to work anymore. Me, I don't even feel like learning. It's all I think about, all I look at is my brother's pictures.
Well, I walk past that subway and I use it pretty much every single day. The image of him just lying there, helpless, just comes back to me.
Especially at night. All I see is that boy. It's terrified me.
I guess it's just how the world is and how people can be horrible to each other. It's just sad.
I can't even force myself to cry anymore because I've cried so many times and I know crying is not gonna help me. So I've decided not to cry anymore. This is gonna be with us forever.